with Norwegian from Copenhagen to Helsinki. You ready to fly? Let's find our gate. We know we're in Terminal 2. Yeah. Rather busy here today. No Burger King today. Today we've got to try and go up to the lounge once we've checked in and passed security. There should be enough time for that if we check in early enough. Do you want Burger King or do you want lounge?
Lounge.
Burger King's just up here. Lounge or Burger King?
Well, let's see now when we're gonna get a chance to check in.
It all depends on the check-in time. Sometimes we check in so late, so there's not even time to get to the lounge. Or very little time, considering the price it costs. So let's move on. Off to Terminal 2, where the Norwegian check-in is. Almost in Terminal 2 now. Maro's probably got to go over to our bank and change some money. I have some pounds left over from my last trip to London. Those pounds are now going to be changed to euros. Don't forget to give me lots of money.
So now we're changing the leftover pounds from London to euros because we go to Finland.
I already told the viewers that.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with hearing it from you too.
So
You get some money.
money.
Let's move on. Straight ahead all the way down there in the end, that's Terminal 2 and the Norwegian check-in area. Our flight's not on the board yet, we're flying at 2040. In a few minutes time it should be there, so we can get to the check-in gate and hopefully make it up to the lounge. The gates for checking into Norwegian are 75 to 82, so even though our gate's not up yet, we've got to try and check in anyway. We've got to do a self-service check-in. It does take Norwegian. I was doing the honors. We have baggage to check in. We paid separately for that. Baggage tags are being printed. And there comes Maro's tag. We just attach them to our bags and then we head on over to the baggage drop.
There is also the boarding pass.
In just a moment, boarding passes are coming too. One boarding pass. And one more boarding pass. Maro's getting her label on. Nicely on. And mine's on too. So now we have our boarding passes. We just got to go over to the baggage drop and make our way upstairs. This is a self-scanning baggage check-in. Maro's got the scanner there. There goes the luggage.
That was relatively
You take
easy.
mine also. As I always say, I do the filming, Maro does the lifting. And there goes my luggage.
Bye-bye.
So off we go. Looks like there'll be time for the lounge today.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we checked in early today. There's long waiting times, 14 to 17 minutes, 16 to 19 minutes. There goes Maro. Back again, feels like we were just here. Actually, we were here 2 weeks ago. We went to London. Just love the smell of the duty-free section. The perfumes tell you that you're in the airport. Maro's off to buy some chocolates. Always a good selection of goods in this airport.
What are you following me?
Just following you here.
Can you hold some of my stuff?
Yeah. What did you get?
I got this
Kinder egg.
Yeah.
Shopping done. Now it's time to make our way to the lounge. Hopefully we can get in. Yeah. The lounge is down that way. Just got to go over to my favorite window and have a look outside. The apron. Here's a nice view straight away of the apron of one aircraft departing. Not quite sure what this aircraft is. I'll zoom in on the registration and look it up.
Go to the information desk in the transit area. Thank you.
Now back on track, making our way to the lounge. Maro's making our way there towards the lounge. And the lounge is just up there, upstairs.
It's got lots.
Passengers are requested not to leave the lounge until
And we made it to the lounge. And there was space for us too. Maro's found us a seat right there in the end. Unfortunately, the view is not so good from the lounge today. There's a lot of construction work going on here. You can see. It's looking good. Some pasta salads and what is it? Tuna salads?
And some pool something.
Yeah. It's a nice bread selection. Oh, now it's my turn.
Yeah.
You ready for some snacks?
Oh yes.
I'm starving.
Me too. I didn't have any lunch.
Dann haben die aber das System nicht
I had
verstanden.
nothing today. I got a soup. I'm not sure what kind of soup it is.
Ja.
A Bloody Mary over here.
Oh.
Some pesto and some snacks.
Ja.
I couldn't resist the cake, even though it's not dessert time yet. Looks like some pulled pork, some potato salad, and a piece of bread.
Ja, und weil ich mal
Just to enjoy.
die hier in
Soup
Lund,
is looking
die haben
lovely.
Looks lovely, yeah. It's actually doing some Facebook or Instagrams there. Not sure which airline this is. Push back over the LC Express. There it goes, and the SAS record is behind it. How's it going there? You enjoying it? I think Maxi is hungry. I didn't have lunch today. There's a Bloody Mary over there. I still can get through that. Just a lemon soda also. There goes Air China Cargo. There's a nice Atlantic Airways Faroe Islands livery. Quite a comfortable lounge. Worth a visit. And price is reasonable. Sometimes Maxi likes to enjoy life a little bit too. Baileys?
Ooh, two
like Baileys.
good portion
Cream
there.
cake. Just a quick close-up of my drømmekage, which translated into English is dream cake, and my Baileys. I already had a few sips. Thought I'd have a little cup of coffee and cognac before the flight. It's a bit of a big one because there's a tot measure on it, an automatic tot measurer. But apparently it didn't work on this bottle, so the cognac just kept coming and coming. I don't normally take such a big cognac, but who's complaining? That was a nice lounge experience. Flight to Helsinki 2040 leaves from 8:23. Now it's time to make our way down to the gates. We're heading for gate A23. Look at the long queue for the Danish hot dogs. And this way down to gate A23. There we have today's plane. It's going to fly us to Helsinki. It's a Boeing 737. And Maro has pointed out that the tail on this Norwegian aircraft is one of the famous Finnish, what is she, an author? And here comes our gate. It's gate A23. Maro is just making her way over there. And here we have it. This is our gate. And this is today's flight to Helsinki. Oops, I made a mistake. Apparently we're not going with mid. We're going with the right to roll door, which is on the tail of this aircraft. There you have the famous roll door on the tail livery of this Boeing 737.
Scandinavian Airlines,
this aircraft has arrived from. Passengers are still disembarking, so it'll be a few minutes before we start to board this aircraft. On our way, here's today's aircraft. And we're making the long walk. The aircraft, nice view. It's a nice view. One looks ahead, look at dash 8. It's a Norwegian aircraft. A lot of queue ahead. Good views here. I saw the Skytrax Awards there. Maro was just pointing out awards for this flight. Skytrax Awards 2013, 14 and 15. Hello. Thank you. Forward. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, fueling will now take place. Kindly unfasten your seatbelt and remain seated. Smoking is prohibited.
Turvavyölle ja istumaan paikoillanne. Tupakointi on kielletty.
You already found our seats?
Yep.
It's 25 or?
Yep.
There we are. Still boarding the aircraft. The aircraft is still being refueled. What is it you were just reading to me?
In a while, you will be fine.
Well, I haven't heard that one before. It's a new name for an air sickness bag.
You don't know yet. I've been using it a couple of times.
Twice, in fact. Full up.
Same flight.
Same flight. Just a good portion. Luggage conveyor. Truck. Belts on its way. Maro says it's a little bit hot on board.
Just a little.
It is hot. It's quite a winglet on this Boeing 737 wing. Look at it. Looks like an extra piece of luggage just arrived. One extra piece. And there goes the luggage wagon. Special delivery. Even this little Boeing 737 short-haul aircraft has moonlights. Moonlights, I'm trying to say.
Looking pretty much like a moonlight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they just closed the video monitors above us.
Please may we have your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Takeoff and landing.
And pushback has begun.
Insert the flapping cabin pressure. Oxygen masks will deploy from adjust the mask by tightening the elastic band. To open the front and rear exit doors. Pull the lever. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Flaps down. And we're on our way. Maro's just checking that I had the mic on, because recently when we were in London I got some beautiful footage. Only to discover I hadn't turned the mic on.
It wasn't anything important, just the changings of the guards in Buckingham Palace.
Yeah. Well, we got some good pictures of guys marching in silence. Heading out to the runway now. It's now 8:53 on my trusted pulsar watch, taking off from runway 22 right. Here we go, straight down the runway. We're taking off first before him. And off we go. Not swinging as much as British Airways did.
Yeah.
looks as good as it does on the viewfinder.
Is that drawer already?
No, Maro is the other way. The other window to your left.
Ah,
The towers you can see with a spoke in down there, it's Mudgoo Beach. That's a power station. So Maro, we're in the air again.
yeah.
It's lovely to fly and banking lift.
Looks like the rain we are going to get in Helsinki tomorrow is on its way.
Yeah, straight into the clouds almost. See when we're going to break through the cloud and see what's up here. And we still climbing up. Seatbelt signs are still on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be switched off soon.
And we're breaking through the clouds. Lovely view.
Suosittelemme, että pidätte turvavyönne kiinnitettyinä aina kun istutte. Haluamme muistuttaa, että tupakointi on kielletty.
Look at that.
Tässä lentokoneessa on 3 WC:tä.
And leveling off again. Well, there's not much more to see. There's some lights down at the bottom there. Just feel now it's a little bit choppy coming up into the clouds again. And banking right again. Look at that, it's beautiful. We apologize for Maro's bad language. Must be the frustration of not having the window seat. According to the information on the screen, 25 million people fly with Norwegian every year. Stewardess is coming around with some snacks. You obviously have to purchase them. It'll be very surprising if they give anything for free. Look who's already checking the menu. Yours truly.
Oh, water.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I have the first sip?
They said that there's a
I'm also
menu.
quite thirsty.
Can't see anything.
There's supposed to be a menu in the magazine. Probably at the back. Oh, while we wait for the in-flight service to come around, let's have a look at the tray table on this aircraft. Also have a look at the leg room. It's not too bad. My legs are right up against the seat in front of me. So luckily they haven't pushed the seat down yet. Otherwise I will be in trouble. But this is a very short 1 hour and 20 minute flight. Short haul. So it should be bearable. Maro on the other hand. Legs are swinging as usual. Spacious. Good leg room. You of course unlatch it and let it go. Come down. Already it's right to the edge of my lap. It is a sliding tray. You can see. And they are, which is interesting. Normally the long haul flights have this, but there are 2 cup holders, one on the left and one on the right. This tray table is a one-piecer, which means you can't fold it over to make one half tray table, which is quite convenient sometimes when you want to have a drink. It gives you a little bit more body space for those of us who have a little bit extra on the belly. Now let's close it up. Closing it, we once again just use that latch. There are no USB chargers on this flight. As far as I remember, there is free Wi-Fi, but I haven't heard them say anything about free Wi-Fi on this flight. Some lights down there. It's definitely Sweden we're flying over at the moment. Let's now have a quick look at the safety instruction card for the Norwegian Boeing 737-800. Just got to skim it through. It's similar to the instructions you see on most aircraft. Now we're going to have a quick peek at the Norwegian in-flight magazine. It's called N. Let's see what they have. It's a lot of advertising and articles, information about fleets, destinations, general interest articles, airport information, destination information. Fun part of the in-flight magazine is the fact that they show all of the famous people, what they call it, tailfin heroes. They show all of them in this in-flight magazine, and I'm not going to show all of them to you, but if you fly Norwegian, it's fun to have a look at who the people are who are represented on the Norwegian aircraft tails. Here at the back of the Norwegian in-flight magazine, you can see the in-flight menus, what's for sale. We're flying from Denmark, so I'm not quite sure where I'm looking. I can see it's a Swedish Krona Express international flights. But let's just zoom in. Sorry about the shadow. The light's on above. Just take it from above here. Hopefully you're able to see some of the prices that are for sale, or some of the products for sale and what the prices are. There you have it, in magazine, Norwegian's in-flight magazine. Some kind of entertainment playing on the screens ahead of us. Just in front of my legs there's also a little net, convenient to have a bottle of water or tissues or maybe a mobile device. Maro's looking like she's ready to fall asleep anytime soon.
So hot.
Hot, so hot, isn't it? Normally now they've gone over to the orange peach color. Is that sunset? We had the moon just before. They had the moonlighting before, now they're showing the sunset colors. Maybe it's sunrise.
There will be choices and also a more vanilla bun. And with your choice of hot drink, this combo is only for €5.
Maro's just checking out the menu. She's probably looking for bonuses, even though we did agree it was just going to be water. So you can see if she can sneak something in extra.
What means under 1 hour 20?
That's us.
We are not under 1 day.
Ah, it's still us. Water's water. So I'm gonna have a sparkling water. You could have a still water or sparkling also.
It's the same price.
So Maro, they're getting close. You better cough up some money. Cough it up, baby.
They go for plastic.
Cough up some plastic. Today you pay. Let the little lady pay. She doesn't look impressed. I forgot to mention that there's also a coat hanger here on the seat. Haven't seen one like this before.
Both sides.
There's one on both sides. There's one for me also, just over here. So hello there, it's Maxi here again, and it's another tour of the Boeing 737 toilet, or another aircraft toilet tour on the Boeing 737. As you can see immediately, there's not very much space in this aircraft. It's a very different basin. Never seen a basin like this before. Very cornered. My feet are actually right down here. Here we have the toilet. A little handle to hold on to. Not quite sure what that is. It says put depot. I can't read it because it's dark. Open. Well, let me film it and then we can just write under what's written. I can't see it myself. Toilet. There's even a baby changing table. It's quite a modern aircraft, this one. The flush button has a light on. I've never seen that before either. Over here we have another mirror. There's me. Hi there, everybody. And the lavatory door. No smoking as usual is written there. The switch here locks the door and turns on the light. There's a handle to open with. And a handle also here. And then we have the lavatory paper. And some, which I just dropped, Norwegian soap. So I think, and some papers here neatly tucked away. It's very difficult to move in here because it is actually a very small toilet. And hopefully I did mention that we have a baby changing tray on board here also. That concludes this tour, so I can make my way back to my seat. Here we have the rear view of the Boeing 737 Norwegian. Maro's just assisting, so we can see what the time is on the...
Trusty pulse.
That's right, on the trusty pulse on Maro. She hates it when I say that. That's why I say it every single time. I'll keep saying it, it amuses me. But anyway, the time is 21:34. Wait a second, have we ever mentioned Maro has a trusty Danish design watch? Say it for us, Maro. You was talking to my chest, because that's where the microphone is. Talk to my chest. She's leaning in. Scan. She said it's called a scan watch. she's very pleased with that. Actually, a little gift from me. I think it was anyway.
I paid it
And
myself.
that's Danish design. Shh, don't tell everybody that. There's really not that much to film on these short haul flights because there's not really any meal service. I don't actually recall, I actually think I forgot to show our waters. So I'm going to show them in just a sec. We bought water, 25 Danish krone a bottle, which is
30.
around, how much?
30.
30 each.
Yeah.
I thought it was 25.
Oh, was that a Swedish crown?
Yeah, no, 25 Danish krona, which is about 3.5, 4 euros. Just
3 euro exactly.
3 euros exactly. So there we have our waters. We did have them on the fold-out tray in front of us, but we put them in the netting in front of us. Maro will pull hers out. She got a still water, which means water without bubbles. Is klar, is that correct? And mine is over here. I got a sparkling water because I have great difficulty drinking anything without bubbles in it. Not so crazy about still water, but that's also is klar. The mark is klar. Little bit cloudy. And he wished us a good weekend. It was a flight deck. A little bit cloudy, but generally good weather up in Helsinki. And we're about to reach our descent point. So just above us you can see the passenger equipment to our disposal. There's a personal reading light. There's a blue stewardess button just to the left lower corner. And there are personal fans for every passenger which you can adjust.
Now start prepare the cabin for landing, and we will one more time collect all remaining waste. Kindly also note that the lavatories will be closed in approximately 10 minutes.
Start to see the first lights on the horizon. Maro thinks it could be Estonia we're flying over. It's difficult to tell in the darkness and without a map. Seatbelt sign just came on. The screen showing us what to do, and the cabin lights have just come on also.
Ladies and gentlemen, before landing, please raise the back of your seat to an upright position. Fold away your tray table.
A little bit of a view there on the horizon under the wing. Lights have just been dimmed in the cabin, and we've got a blue mood light. We're following the coastline, which must be Helsinki coming up straight ahead. It's definitely a highway down there. We're coming up to a pretty built-up area. Cabin crew's just been told to be seated for landing. Getting closer now. Coming down into...
There's no snow anymore.
Yeah, nice that there's no snow. Well, now we're about to land in Helsinki Airport. Ready to land. Almost done now. Waiting for it. And touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Helsinki. We hope you had a pleasant flight with us, and thank you for choosing Norwegian.
Well, today's flight has been good. We checked in rather quickly at Copenhagen Airport. We're allowed to go up into the departure area. Made it to the lounge. How much did we pay for the lounge?
338 Danish crowns.
Around 338 Danish crowns altogether. Eat and drink as much as you like for 3 hours. We sat comfortably. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of construction work outside, so there wasn't much to see. But it's been a really pleasant flight and an enjoyable flight with Norwegian. Even though it's a low-cost budget airline, you don't feel that low-cost budget airline feeling, if one can say it that way. a decent airline to fly with, and would definitely do it again. But anyway, here we have the Helsinki Airport Terminal building. Looks like we're coming in on gate 19. Almost at the gate now. And we're here. And
Cabin crew, some flights.
almost ready to... Yep. It was. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Down we go. Let's find the way out of here. It's not even so cold here. A nice apron disembarkation.
Nice and fresh air.
It's fresh air. It's nice aircraft here, just next to us. We have today's aircraft. Lovely to get a view from it outside. We're gonna make our way up into the terminal now. We're gonna make our way down to the luggage collection.